Hi guys, today I'm back with a couple of autumn DIYs and I'm going to be decorating for autumn. If you want to skip past the DIYs and go straight to the decorating you can, but first we're going to be making a Pom Pom bunting, Pom Pom garland type thing. All you need is wool, scissors and a little Pom Pom maker. You can get these in Poundland, you can get them online, or you can do it the old fashioned way with some card. If you look it up online you'll be able to see how to do that. I started doing that before I got the Pom Pom maker. I picked this one up from Poundland. I can't remember how many I had in there, but I had a few different sized ones in there. So I picked out this sort of golden brown wool because I thought it was autumny, but it wasn't too, I don't know, like a dark brown. I thought it'd be fine. And I also did some more pom-poms in a different colour to mix it up a bit from wool I already had. I think this wool was $1.49 or even $1.29 from my local cheap shop. So you do the same, the other side you wrap it round so it's all even and about the same, and then you fold it back up, clip it together, get your scissors and just start cutting. This is a really cheap way to decorate. I've done this in my daughter's room with some, I can't remember if it was pink or purple wool, and I just made a lovely pom-pom garland for her, and there's like a little dream catcher in the middle. These are really easy to make and a really easy, cheap, affordable way to decorate a space. And then once you cut both sides, and you can tell it looks more and more like a pom-pom, you cut off a little bit of wool, and then you put it round the pom-pom in the middle there, and you just tie it up in a knot. And then once you've tied it in a knot, you can take it out of the pom-pom maker, and you just start cutting it so all the bits look the same. You haven't got all them long bits of wool. So you cut it all and then just fluff it out a bit, and then there's your pom-pom. So I made one to show you, but I did make some more the night before, and then again, like I said, I did make some in another colour as well, in some wool I already had. Now you can leave it like that with a bit of excess and tie it onto your wall to make the garland, or you can do what I'm going to do. I've got like a cross stitch needle because it's quite big and you can fit the wool through it, and this is how I'm going to attach all the pom-poms. If you can't get the wool through your needle, just put some sellotape on the end and make it really small so you can fit it through the needle. And then once you're done, just tie it in a little loop in the end. And then I tied a loop in the other end and I just spaced them out. I think it turned out really great. I've put it along my kitchen tiles there above my sink. I wanted something, it was a bit blank there, and I think it looked really nice, and I never thought really to decorate a little bit of space. I think it looks really nice. So it's on to the next DIY now, and I got my beads and I picked out some autumn colours. I picked white, brown, like a creamy colour, and orange, and I was just making a string of beads. I'm not sure what they're called, the beads that have like tassels on the end. People used to decorate like trays and things, but I'm going to make one of those. I didn't have enough autumny colours to make it very long, but it's fine for what it was, and I just put it on the tier tray I got from Matalan. But of course make it longer if you want, use whatever colours you want. This doesn't have to be for Halloween, you can make it for any time. And then grab a bit of card and then wrap it round, and this is how we're going to make our tassels to go on the end. So once you've wrapped it around enough, just cut the wool, and then get a little bit of wool just to tie it up at the end to keep all the wound wool up in place. And again, just tie that in a knot. And then once you've tied that up and it's all held together, just cut the ends, and then it will come away from the cards, and then you'll have something that looks like a tassel. And then just trim it down so it all looks the same, and then I just tied a little wool around the top of it like that, and I made 2 tassels and attached them. I think it looks really good. It could have been done with being a bit longer, but I didn't have enough beads. Now this is the stuff I made in the last video. So with what I got from Shein and Matalan, I think I spent about £16, and then I bought the wooden box, the spray paint and the wool. So I think altogether I spent about £21, which isn't too bad. I'm pleased with that, and I'm pleased with everything that I made and everything that I bought. And now I'm going to decorate the kitchen. So this is the garland from Shein that was £2 a packet, but you get 2 long bits of the garland. You really get your money's worth. There's quite a bit of it. Yes, it's not as full as any other garland you'd get, but the leaves are lovely and you get quite a lot of the garland. So for £2 I got 2 packets, that's £4 and 4 bits of garland, and there's quite a bit of it. So I'm very happy with what I paid and what I got from Shein with that. And then here's a little glass pumpkin I got from Matalan for £4.50. They had it in this colour and the clear colour. I wanted a more autumn colour. There's the candle DIY, and there's a little fence and leaf DIY. I'm just going to use these to decorate the tea tray. Just wanted a few little bits in that corner, thought it would look nice. So I'll just put that there to sort of hide what's going on the bottom of the tea tray, just because it's my oils and a couple of candles there. I didn't know where else to put them, so I thought I'll just put that there. And then I always thought the pumpkin would look nice up here when I got it. And then I'll pull it with a candle, and then I'll pull it with the beads as well. And I think that just that corner looks really autumny and really nice. If anyone knows what them beads are called, please tell me, because I don't know what they're actually called, but I know a lot of people have them. So this pumpkin I got from Poundland a few years ago now, and I'm going to put that on top of the cupboards, and the Pom Pom bunting you've seen, I'm going to put it above the sink. So that pumpkin is it's like a tea light, but I've always used it as a pumpkin. I've not really put a candle in it. Some years I've put one of them battery operated candles in, but normally I'll just leave it there just for decoration. And then I made this pumpkin patch box, but I wasn't 100% sure where to put it. I was going to put it on a shelf, and I realised it was too wide, so I thought, oh, I'll put it in this corner because I can't think of where else to put it. I'm hoping my daughter won't start taking the pumpkins out. I didn't glue anything in, just so I can reuse it next year or reuse it for anything I wanted. So here's the kitchen before I decorated it. I just think it's turned out really nice. It's minimal, but it's cosy at the same time, and I'm loving them orange colours and the warm colours. I think it turned out really great, and I love that tier tray. I think I'm more pleased with how the kitchen turned out than the living room. But I forgot till the end, I did put up the "Come Fly With Me" sign, and I just tucked it over a picture that was already in there. So this is the living room before. I didn't film me putting stuff up because this was a really chaotic and mad day, and it was really hot for some reason. So I'm just going to show the before and afters, and this is the after. I'm not 100% happy with some of the stuff, like that first shelf. I might move stuff about, but I love how most of it turned out. So I've added a candle to this now. I added the leaf garland and some of the pumpkins from Shein, and I just put some pine cones that I got a year or two ago in Poundland. So it's £1 for a bag of pine cones. I just put them in that little cage. And then here I kept it simple. I just had the "Hello Autumn" sign on there, and I stuck some green candles in the candle holders and put them there. And then I added some of the Shein garland to the clock. I thought it looked really nice. And then I added my DIY pumpkin and my "Hey There" pumpkin sign, some of the autumn leaves again, and some pumpkins from Shein. I think that turned out really nice. I'm happy with this shelf. And then here I added some more of the Shein leaves, and this sign come from Poundland. I can't remember if I bought it a while ago or if my mum gave it to me. Either way, it came from Poundland. And for now, I've only decorated the front bit of the living room. I might add more. I have got some more stuff, but because it is such a chaotic and hot day, I just gave up after the kitchen and this. But I'm happy with the way everything else has turned out. Let me know what you think, and I hope you like what I've done. And just remember, if you want to do autumn, and you don't have to spend a small fortune. I'm going to try and build up each year my autumn decor. But thank you for watching. That's it for now. I'll see you in another video soon.